So here in my studio, I have a bunch of monitors. I was looking for the perfect size monitor for me to connect one of my Samsung devices with an external keyboard and mouse and use what's called Samsung DeX and set it up all the time. As you know, I'm a Samsung DeX fan. Well, I may have the monitor that works perfectly for me. Look, I have the InnoView 23.8-inch monitor, a 24-inch monitor here. And you know what? I'm falling in love with it. I've been using it for a little while now. And I want to give you guys my thoughts about it. Man, look at the color here. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's talk about it. Sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So having a monitor, it's really good if you want to build a good workstation, right? So the good people over at InnoView asked me to try out the 23.8-inch monitor. And you know what? I'm very pleased with it. I really do like this monitor. Look, when I got this monitor and I opened it up, I was very surprised on how light and thin it is, right? Look, as you see me taking the monitor out of the box, man, look at this. Let's talk about the tech specs though. So the InnoView is a 23.8-inch monitor that has a resolution of 1920 by 1080p. Now, what's surprising about this monitor, it has a 100 hertz refresh rate. That's right, a 100 hertz refresh rate. It also has 4,000 to 1 contrast ratio that covers 99% of the sRGB color gamut. So that's more than 16.7 million colors with HDR and blue light for eye protection. Now the brightness level here can go up to 250 nits. Now, as far as ports, you have a few ports on here: HDMI, VGA, DC port for power, and also an audio port. So in the box, you get the monitor itself, a power adapter, you get an HDMI cable, and you get a base with a screw and a screwdriver to screw and stabilize the base to the monitor itself. Now at the bottom, you have a lot of controls here from the menu button, the up and down, exit button, and power button. And on the other side, you have all your ports, right? So you have all your ports, HDMI ports, and so forth and so on, which is labeled pretty well. Now, as far as the price, this monitor will set you back $119. I will leave that product link down in the description below because you know what? That's a good deal, good price for this monitor. Now, let's talk about the menu system. When you click on the menu button, you can make all your adjustments from brightness level to contrast to color settings to audio settings. Also the import sources that you can make all your adjustments accordingly for this monitor. So it's really nice and easy. Now looking at the monitor, as you can see, it's very nice, bright and vivid. I really do like the colors here, right? I really do like the colors, but the star of the show is the bezels. Look how thin these bezels is, right? I mean, very thin bezels. And look how thin this is. And as far as the weight, it weighs about 7 pounds, right? Weighs about 7 pounds. But you know what? On the back, you got all your ports and it's ready to mount, ready to go here as far as mounting. Now you can tilt this monitor back and forth, right? To get a good viewing position that you like. Really good here. So let's talk about the pros and cons. First, the pros. $119 is a good price for a 24-inch monitor, especially with a 100 hertz refresh rate. So for gamers, this may be something that you might want to check out. So that's a good thing. The next pro is the design itself. I really do like the thin bezels, the thin monitor, and the lightweight. So yes, you're definitely getting a very good monitor here as far as the build quality. Next, I really do like the colors on this monitor, right? Plus, it does get very bright. As you look at it right now, I have this monitor below 50% brightness. So it does get very bright, even though it's rated at 250 nits. For some strange reason, this is a very bright monitor. And lastly, the buttons at the bottom is nice and raised and clicky. I really do like that because you can feel here the clickiness of the monitor and the menu buttons right here. So I really do like that. But as you know, no product is perfect. So here are some of the cons with this monitor. Let's talk about some of the cons. First, the speaker system, 2 watts. Look, you're definitely going to need some external speakers here with this monitor. And lastly, I wish this monitor had more ports. As it stands right now, you got 1 HDMI, 1 VGA. I wish this monitor had USB-C and a display port, right? That would have been nice to give this monitor a little more flexibility if it had more ports. So that's the cons with this monitor. So here's my final thoughts. I really do like this monitor for what it is. The price is great. It's thin, it's light, thin bezels, great colors. I really do like this. Now I'm gonna set this up permanently with my Samsung DeX with a Samsung device, and I'm gonna have a keyboard and monitor set up all the time. So this is gonna be my go-to device for Samsung DeX. So I will leave all product links down in the description below if you want to check this monitor out. I want to give a huge thanks for InnoView for sending me this monitor for review. I'm going to really enjoy this monitor. I will leave all the links down in the description below if you want to check it out. This is Eric. See you guys on the next video. Peace.